What's up, Marvel fans? With Venom: The Last Dance right around the corner, it's time to dive back into that crazy world of Eddie Brock and his buddy Venom. If you're hyped for the final installment but need a quick recap of the first two Venom movies, then you're in the right place because I'm breaking down Venom and Venom: There Be Carnage. Alright, so Venom kicks off with Eddie Brock, our lovable but down on his luck journalist living in San Francisco. He's got a pretty sweet gig exposing corrupt companies, and he's also engaged to his girlfriend Anne. Life's looking pretty good for Eddie, until he sticks his nose where it doesn't belong. He starts to investigate the Life Foundation, a sketchy company run by Carlton Drake. These guys are experimenting with alien symbiotes, trying to merge them with humans to create these weird, superpowered hybrids. And Drake? He's the typical rich, mad scientist type. And things go south for him pretty quickly. Eddie sneaks into the lab because, of course he does, and accidentally bonds with a symbiote named Venom. From here, the movie just becomes a wild ride with Venom living inside Eddie's head. Venom is snarky, violent, and really hungry. He's constantly trying to convince Eddie to let him eat people. It's like an odd couple dynamic with Eddie just trying to survive and Venom pushing for chaos. At first they clash and Eddie is freaked out, as you would be if you had an alien inside your head talking to you. And Venom is just along for the ride, trying to take control. But slowly they realize they need each other to take down Carlton Drake, who's gone full mad scientist and bonded with another symbiote named Riot. Now Riot's bigger, stronger, and faster than Venom, and he has his sights set on bringing more symbiotes down to Earth. The final battle between Venom and Riot is pure chaos. There's tentacles flying everywhere, and honestly, if you couldn't tell what was going on during this fight, you are not alone. But in the end, Venom and Eddie come out on top. They stop Drake's plan, and Venom kind of becomes Eddie's weird, gooey sidekick. Also, Eddie and his fiancée Anne? Yeah, that relationship's not looking too hot by the end of the movie, but hey, Venom's got Eddie's back now. Now the movie wraps up with Venom still inside Eddie's head wanting to protect the world, and by protect, I mean eat everyone. Now let's fast forward to the sequel, Venom: There Be Carnage. Things are a little tense between Eddie and Venom at this point. They've been living together for a while, and it's kind of like this old married couple. Venom wants to use his powers more, eat bad guys, and just go wild, while Eddie on the other hand is trying to stay low, maybe write some articles, and not have Venom cause chaos everywhere he goes. But here's where the fun starts. Enter Cletus Cassidy, played by Woody Harrelson, who absolutely nails the role of a psychopath. Cletus is a deranged serial killer that Eddie interviews as part of his job. Through some weird turn of events during one of their face-to-face meetings, Cletus bites Eddie and ends up getting a taste of Venom's symbiote blood. Oh no! This leads to the birth of Carnage, one of the wildest and most brutal villains in the Marvel universe. You wouldn't know that because it was PG-13. Carnage is basically the symbiote's worst tendencies cranked up to 11. He bonds with Cletus, and the two of them are just a match made in chaotic, bloodthirsty heaven. Eddie and Venom are still trying to figure out their relationship, and they even break up for a little bit in the movie, and it gets weird. And at the same time, Cletus and Carnage are wreaking havoc. Cletus breaks out of prison, teams up with his old flame Shriek, who has her own destructive abilities, and they plan to destroy everything in their path. Eventually, Eddie and Venom reunite, just in time for the big showdown with Carnage and Cletus.
You need to come out right now. I will let you eat everybody! Promise! I promise! Oh yeah!
The final battle is as wild as you'd expect, with Venom and Carnage going at it in full symbiote glory. And in the end, Venom defeats Carnage. And he does it in a pretty brutal way by eating both Cletus and Carnage.
Jesus Christ.
The movie wraps up with Eddie and Venom back on the run, still bickering but more in sync than ever, and while Carnage is out of the picture for now, you just know that Eddie and Venom are far from done causing trouble. So now that we're all caught up, what can we expect from Venom: The Last Dance? Well, we don't know everything yet, but it's safe to say that Eddie and Venom are in for their biggest challenge yet. Will there be more symbiote insanity? Absolutely. Will we see Eddie and Venom continue to grow as a team? Definitely. And you can bet there's going to be plenty of action, humor, and crazy moments along the way. The first two Venom movies set the stage perfectly for whatever chaos The Last Dance has in store. And if you love the Venom and Eddie buddy dynamic, the over-the-top symbiote fights, and the dark sense of humor, it looks like you're gonna get more of that. Alright, that's it for today's recap. Are you hyped for Venom: The Last Dance? Let me know in the comments, and remember to subscribe to the channel for movie reviews, recaps, and everything in between. Until the next video, everybody, see you later.